What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today we're back to talk about Warhammer 40k during these trying times. This unprecedented time that we are living in. Currently, we're shaping history. But anyway, history is also being shaped in the 41st millennia, or is it the 42nd? With the new installment of the Psychic Awakening stuff that's going to happen after the Fabius Bile and the Adeptus Custodes book, The War of the Spider. This one will be called The Engine War, and I am 100% stoked for this because you are using my second favorite non-Space Marine Imperial race force, and that is the Skitarii. The Skitarii are back in the forefront, ready to fight for Mars. So I'm going to be leaving the link to the article that you guys can see all the details to. But first and foremost, click on that link because there is an awesome little animation clip that they have that's just, oh, it's just fuel to the fire. So it begins with a tech priest, I believe, Dominus Kroll, who is on a reclamation fleet that hasn't been really reclaiming much of anything, mainly because of all the warp storms throughout the galaxy. However, this is where things heat up. So the Skitarii forces makes landfall on Ordex Thag, a world that is being besieged by the powers of chaos, Slaanesh to be precise. And boy, does it heat up because all these blasphemies to the Omnissiah are going on. So he has activated the Skitarii, he's activated some knights, and this thing is really pivotal. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but he's saying to prepare the Valian device. I don't have the codex for the Skitarii, so if you guys do, let me know down below what exactly the Varlian device is, but it sounds menacing. So yeah, the Engine War is going full force. They're fighting the Slaaneshi demons, and for some reason there's a Nurgle demon in the image you see here too. But I'm really certain that they're going to focus more so on the Slaanesh side of things because we haven't gotten anything for Slaanesh, and the previous War of the Spider Psychic Awakening book was all about Fabius Bile and the Death Guard. So again, hopefully this is focusing more on Slaanesh and the Emperor's children, and hopefully we get another demon Primarch in the form of Fulgrim. Ever since we heard about the Primaris way back when, there was inklings in books that there was a four-armed serpent demon fighting amongst the forces of the Astra Militarum, and that sounds exactly like Fulgrim. I've said it before, and the whole Psychic Awakening stuff, it's meant to be like supplements, and you get new Primaris characters and whatnot. But when it comes to Chaos, I feel like they're lacking in terms of like amazing models, and for them to come out with a brand spanking new Primarch would be amazing. Yes, it'd be heavily sided towards Chaos, seeing as they already have two Demon Primarchs. To have a third would be tipping the scales way, way, way in their favor. However, it makes sense thematically because Guilliman, the only Primarch for the Loyalists that is around during this time, he was put in a near-death state because of Fulgrim. So to have these two come back to do their rematch would be amazing. Maybe the Skitarii are losing the Engine War, and that's when Guilliman and his forces arrive to back them up, and that's when Guilliman versus Fulgrim round 2 begins. That'd be amazing. But I feel like it's not going to go that way, which sucks, but fingers crossed. Continuing on with what was on the article, they show the Skitarii forces that were unveiled a few months back, such as the Taraxi, the cyborg warriors of the Skitarii that are able to fly on these weird wings. I never understood why the Skitarii have these wings. Like, it looks like it's just cloth and steel. Like, how are they even afloat? I mean, I guess that's what happens when you pray to toasters all the time. But anyway, these Taraxi are really cool because they're, first and foremost, aerial combatants that are all wielding flamers. That's going to be really fun. And then on the other side, they have the same Taraxi, or I think these are called Sky Stalkers, that have flechette carbines. So flamers, and then you got regular guns on these other models. Chances are it'll probably be in the same box. You'll just be able to kit them out differently. 5 models per box seems pretty okay. But yeah, the more I see these things, the more I like them, but I just can't get past the wings. Especially when it comes to their new flyer, the Archaeopter. I mean, it has the same negatives as, what was it, the Thunderhawk gunship, where it looks like a brick in the sky, and this thing is pretty much that. However, if you can see, it has those same leathery, clothy wings. That aesthetic, like, no. Skitarii are supposed to be like futuristic steampunk, and this is just too, like, Wright Brothers for me. Let me know your opinions on these, but I, for one, if I ever do play Skitarii, which I probably won't, because boop, this image you see here is actually a Skitarii from Gersh 1's army. He's doing the, what are they called? Oh man, I forgot what they're called, but it's the squats from the Age of Sigmar lines, and he's converting them to be the Skitarii from 40k. I really dig the color scheme that he chose. That, like, cerulean blue, it really works well. So I don't know, because if we play the same armies, I feel like that's like dipping too much in the same pool. So I don't know, if I ever do play Skitarii, I would definitely change out the wings for these flyers. However, these next guys look amazing, and those are the cavalry units for the Skitarii. These guys are called the Cerberus Cavalry, and they are long-range experts who excel in outflanking enemy units. They're going to have the outflank ability, and they're probably going to be able to move 12 inches since they are cavalry. They look pretty cool in my opinion. I really like the design of, like, the dog horses. With these other guys too, the Sulphur Hounds, they look a little bit more beefier with the weapons they have. The guy on the top left just looks amazing with this, like, dual plasma pistols, whatever that is. So yeah, that's just really badass. I really like that. And apparently these, like, dog horses, if you look closely at their mouths / muzzles, that's a freaking flamer. That is so badass. Really cool. It just looks really amazing. The whole, I don't know why they have numbers on them, but, like, the whole aesthetic of these are really badass. I mean, again, we've already seen all these models like months ago, but they're going a little bit more in depth, seeing as how they're going to be released with the supplements of A Psychic Awakening. And yeah, that's pretty much all they got for us for today. What do you guys think? Are you more excited about this one, the Engine War, than you are about the War of the Spider? Because it felt very lackluster, the whole Fabius Bile reveal they did like a few days ago. However, they are revealing a lot in such a short amount of time. All these reveals, I'm pretty sure, were going to be revealed during Adepticon, and it sucks that we can't go because of the whole social distancing pandemic thing going on. But anyway, all these reveals are getting me super hype for when we are able to finally leave our houses, go out, buy the models, and play them on the tabletop. So let me know what your opinions are. Out of all the Skitarii models, do you agree that they should not have those leathery wings? And yeah, if you guys play Skitarii, how are they on the battlefield, like on the tabletop in 8th edition? Because we rarely play against Gersh 1's Skitarii, since he plays the orcs a lot more, but they seem really fun to play and to play against. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys, and I guess that's all I've got for today. Keep on subscribing, One Mind Syndicate, because we got more videos coming your way. If you do want to support us and you like what we do have a Patreon page where a simple $1 a month goes a long way to help us give you guys giveaways, as well as more highly polished videos, I guess you can say. And yeah, that's all I got. This has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.